Hey guys, I hope that you are having an amazing day today. My name is Ashlyn. I am so excited that you're here. Thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. Today we are going to be decluttering my living room and I am so excited to get into it. My living room isn't necessarily a messy place per se, but there are definitely some things that I think that can definitely do with being decluttered. So I am super excited for this. If you have seen my other decluttering videos, that's awesome and you know the process. If you haven't, definitely recommend that you check them out. But the way that I decide whether or not I'm going to keep something is whether or not I use it and whether or not I love it. And if something meets those criteria, then I do want to keep it. If it adds value to my life, I want to keep it. But if it doesn't meet those criteria, then it's definitely something that I want to be able to let go of. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and jump right into this decluttering video. It doesn't look super messy per se, but I think that it definitely could do with a little bit less items. I'm looking specifically at this right here. I feel like that could definitely do with being gone through, and then we'll go ahead and see with the rest of it. So as I look at it, I don't know. This is Christopher's bear. I'm guessing he still has it after all these years because it's sentimental to him, but I don't necessarily think that that needs to go on a display shelf. So maybe this would be a good candidate. We have a memories box, so this would probably be a good candidate for that. I have this thing where I'm not a huge fan of like the little words on a piece of wood or whatever thing. So I get given a lot of them, especially around my wedding. I was given just a ton of them. So I don't necessarily want to keep them. So I'll definitely go ahead and donate that. We're probably going to have to figure out something to put in these shelves because I don't know how much stuff will be in them at the end. I do want to keep this. This is actually an antique apothecary jar. And then a few years back, my sister and I went ahead and we like filled these little jars with different like mosses and dried flowers, stuff like that. So I have one here, and then moving on to this one, I have two here. I don't think I want to get rid of anything here. It's just another one of these bottles. I have a cutting board that everyone who attended my bridal shower signed, and that was really, really sweet, and I loved that. And then Christopher and I have this little guy. It is actually a Canadian Mountie little moose, and so when we went on our honeymoon we actually went to Banff National Park in Canada, and so we took back a little Mountie Christmas ornament as a souvenir, but we just let him stay out during the year because I find him so adorable. Okay, right here we have a picture of Christopher and I from our engagement. I don't know how well you can see that, but I think it's really cute and I love it, so I think we'll go ahead and keep that. So I think it's Samantha Lindsay. I'll link her channel down below, but she took the flowers from her wedding and just other sentimental flowers to her, and she put them in this little mason jar. And I thought it looked so cute, and I have a lot of dried flowers, so definitely that's something that I want to consider. Okay, so up here we don't have a ton of stuff. This box right here contains our keys, stuff like that. It's right by the door right there. Okay, we have another one of these picture frames, and honestly guys, I just want to get rid of all of them. They don't really add value to me. So we have dried cattails here, and it's really pretty vase, some more dried flowers just because, and a candle that I'm probably just going to use up, and then we can go ahead and get rid of that. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so with this section, there isn't a ton to do here. Obviously, we're not going to get rid of our speaker or our DVD player or our Wi-Fi. There are definitely a lot of things in these drawers because, I don't know, we just use them a lot. A lot of the stuff in this one is Christopher's. We also have a ton of random change in this corner, which we would love to just, you know, exchange at some point for actual money. And then the stuff that's in here that is mine is a stapler. I have some sticky notes, and I also have some stationery. So that's what's mine in there. And then Christopher has like baseballs and drumsticks and stuff like that. Definitely stuff he uses. It's just, you know, all his. Okay, and then in here we have our games. We have a couple of like larger board games. We have some cards, we have bananagrams, and then we are currently borrowing the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition from my parents, so we also have that. Okay, as you can see, we have this chair, and this is an IKEA chair. We've been saying this forever, but we need to get rid of this pillow because it's super duper uncomfortable. So, gone. And then I definitely want to keep this blanket, but because it is moving into spring, I think we can probably put it away for the season, and then we can just have that little chair right there. Okay, so moving on, we just have this little corner right here, and I think that it looks super adorable. I love the globe. This is a essential oils warmer that I absolutely love. Got a lamp that's very functional. We have a little picture that I painted when I was in an art class in high school. It's the girl with a pearl earring, and so I really like that, and so I'll probably go ahead and keep that. This little basket right here has a railroad spike from when I went to visit my grandparents out in British Columbia. I have a sand dollar from when we visited Cape Cod, and this basket is from when I visited Charleston, South Carolina. So I really love all of that, and I think it's cute. I have a Bath & Body Works 3-wick candle here, which I was given probably over the summer. I will burn that. And then I do have, there's 4 coasters here, and I think that they're all like really cute for sure, but I do already have coasters that I use on a regular basis, and for an apartment with 2 people in it, we really don't need 2 sets of 4 coasters. That's just a lot. So I think I will go ahead and donate these. And then right here is just my camera bag, and I should probably move it, but for now it lives there. Okay, so here is the couch. Not much to say here. It's super simple. I'm going to keep the blanket that's on there. Okay guys, so moving on, we have this gigantic side table, and it's huge for a room this size, but it's the one we have, so we're just going to go ahead and keep it. So we have just a couple of plants right here, and I do have an empty bowl because I had a poinsettia in here before Christmas, and I just recently decided that it was time to move on. The poinsettia was beautiful, but it had kind of seen its day, so it was, you know, time to move on from there. We have a tray right here that just holds all of our TV remotes. You can see my computer in the back right there. And then this is the set of coasters that I mentioned we had before. So we'll go ahead and keep that. This thing does have drawers, which I will probably, they end up being our junk drawers, so I might film an entire separate video decluttering. There's one drawer on this side, one drawer on the other side. And then underneath here, we just have a bunch of books. Some of them are larger, so we have a few books, like, so Christopher illustrated a children's book at one point, and so it has all of his just illustrations and stuff in that. And then in addition to that, we also have a bunch of just like flip through large books that we bring out occasionally. And then if either of us are like reading books at the moment, or if we have a journal, things like that go just below here. Okay, and we are getting down to the end of it here. Just a few things in this section. So one of those things, oh look, another cute phrases quote. This one was another, what, like, you get married and people just assume that you want to have all of the words in your house, and sometimes you just don't. Anyways, so we have the Kleenex box, which is hideous and humongous. So maybe I'll wait till allergy season is done and then, you know, hide that because it's ugly. Anyways, a lamp. We have a little cute, it's like a little lantern that's also a candle holder. I think it's adorable. Christopher has some sentimental stuff right here. And then we just have this box right here, and this really just keeps things that have, you know, value to us for different various reasons. And then finally, we just have our painting that Christopher did for me, and that is the mason jars painting. And then we also have this plant right here. I already showed you guys in a previous video what's in this cabinet. It's the extension of our pantry because we have a very small kitchen. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to show you guys, not because I'm going to declutter anything, but just for the sake of it, is going to be our dining room. So as you can see, our dining room really doesn't have a lot. We have a candle, a napkin holder, and the table and chairs. We do have some paintings and also a mirror on the wall, but that's really it as far as that goes. Okay guys, and this is just the stuff we're going to get rid of. Like I said, it definitely isn't a ton, but I think that it is a good amount. Our living room didn't have a ton of stuff to get in it to begin with, but yeah, we got rid of those 4 just like phrase things. The coasters, the pillow, and then also that cookbook. Hey guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video with me. I hope that you enjoyed getting a little picture of what my living room looks like, but also going ahead and decluttering with me. Am I the only person who doesn't like those signs? I just find them kind of cheesy and I don't really find them all that inspirational. Let me know in the comments below, and if you agree or maybe you get a lot of value from them. That's definitely something that I'm curious about. For whatever reason, those just tend to drive me crazy. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you enjoyed it. And I'm considering doing a Q&A in the future, so if you have any questions that you want to ask me, and they can be about whatever you want, just go ahead and leave that in the comments below. If I get enough, I'll probably put it into a Q&A video. Anyways, I hope that you guys all have a fantastic day today. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I love making videos about minimalism, intentional living, and decluttering. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, definitely subscribe. I hope you guys have a fantastic day today, and until next time, I encourage you to live intentionally and to love well.